Hi. Okay, I was just thinking about this when I was doing my videos. You know, you'll often get like yoga for bad back, yoga for kind of stretches, for bad knees. They don't often get yoga for feeling stressed, yoga for feeling sad, yoga for feeling angry, yoga for feelings, yoga for waking up and having a crooked neck. You know, it's not, I suppose what I'm trying to say, there's no realness about it all. And yoga, that's really bizarre, because yoga actually does help you live life better, obviously, because you live in a much healthier vessel, which just allows everything to flow easier. So I guess what I've been thinking along these lines is like, the hilarious thing is I've taken my glasses off for some reason. I don't know what I've done with them, and now I'm looking and I can't see. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I should probably do some recordings. And I'm like, I don't like doing recordings. I'm not really big into, well, learn to like to do recordings. Well, no, I don't want to learn to like recordings. I just don't want to do them. I'm a kind of live lady. That's my essence. That's where you get the most out of me. Live. So here we go. Let's ground on down and connect on in to the world that we live in. Let's ground on down into those tripod feet. And if you're not sure what I mean about that, then you probably might want to tap me up and we can just have a little introductory kind of roll through of all these little concepts, you know. I'm going to have soft joints because that's so important to me, because that really leans into me drawing in with my breath, hugging into center, a core belly bonfire breath, really bright and beautiful. I seriously feel like when I'm standing like this, you know, apart from feeling like the drunken sailor, what should we do with the drunken sailor? I feel like I can't lift my feet off the ground. I feel like my tripod feet are so connected down into the ground. And I know when I feel like that I am so much into my self, into my wisdom, into my values and my beliefs and who I am. And that is me becoming a wiser woman so that I can serve my clients in what I feel is a much more beneficial way for them. Now, I love to express with my fingertips throughout my practice, my movement and breath practice. I'm going to remove talking about it yoga. I'm going to call it BAM! BAM. Breath and movement. Different types of breath depending on whether I'm doing movement, and that movement could be stillness. Oh my God, Penny, stop it. It's not movement. No, it's stillness and movement. Yes, you're right, you got it. Different types of breath, movement or stillness. We'll call it BAM or BAMs. Okay. So you cross your arms and you take your arms up and you feel your fingertips reaching up to the ceiling. And then you bring your palms back together and you connect into your heart center. There's a softening of yourself even more. And we go again. I'm not even talking about the breath with you right now. We will get there in a moment. I just want you to get really used to that beautiful movement. Okay, inhaling, arms up, exhaling, palms together. Now just take your arms back down by the side, because I mentioned how the breath was going to go, but what I haven't mentioned about is how we're going to achieve that. Okay, so when you take an inhale, I really want you to feel that the movement of the breath is going down into your belly. You place your right hand upon your belly. You're going to feel it lifting. You feel that, and when you exhale, you feel your hand go into yourself. Inhale, hand comes away. Exhale, hand comes in. Inhaling and exhaling. I don't think you can get hectic when you do this breath. This breath just leans you into becoming more relaxed. I think having the tripod feet connected first off before you draw yourself into your breath is not a bad shout. So we grind on down into the feet. We've shown you a few movements, and now we're going with the breath. Can you feel that? Can you feel that happening in real time? I know I can. Inhaling, breath goes low, but arms go up and the fingertips reach, and now we take a gaze on up. And as you exhale, you bring your gaze forwards as you bring your palms together in front of your heart center and you ground down into those tripod feet. Hey, it becomes so much more than just taking your arms up into the air. It's like a somatic practice, but it's movement somatic, which means it's super duper beneficial. It's got all the somatic stuff, but also it's got the physical strength stuff as well. You know, you want your legs to be strong. And standing here is what helps, you know, standing with purpose. Ooh. Inhaling. This has become one of my most favourite movements at the moment. And it's because of its simplicity. It's because it looks like, to the untrained eye, not like you or me, that there's just simply a woman taking her arms up in a funny function way and then bringing her hands back together. But if someone says that to me, that's what I see. That is not what I feel. I feel very much alive in my body from my feet all the way up through my fingertips. I feel so very, very connected to who I am. Join me. Join me in this madness of simplicity when the whole world is craving confusion and magician tactics. Look this way while I do a sleight of hand over here. Let's play a chess game, you know, with all that bollocks going on in the world. Now this will blow your mind. Close your eyes and do exactly what you've been doing. Open your eyes. Bring your palms together, bow your head. I'm walking closer to the camera because I'm so curious as to how long we were on screen for. Yeah, I thought so, 10 minutes. It's kind of like, I don't really want to go past that 10-minute mark. I just want people to see in real time what can be achieved. A sense of feeling grounded, a sense of feeling more connected, a sense of feeling more relaxed. What do you feel when you do such simple movement? How profound is simple movement? It's very profound.